Well, this fourth artistic pool segment deals with one of my most favorite shots. I've used this shot for years in my shows. For about 20-some years, it was my final shot, and it was made famous by Steve Mizerak. Most of you have heard of Steve Mizerak, the Miz the Master. He called it the showing off shot. It's an easy shot to set up. Basically, you have the 5 and the 8 ball here. The 5 ball is set up approximately 2 balls width from the side pocket point. On a table that plays a little shorter angle, you would move it over this way to my left a little bit, closer to the side. You can play with that when you're setting it up to learn what works on that particular table. The 8 ball is set up so it's angled just a little bit to the left of center, and not straight out, but just a little bit left of center of the 5 to allow for the throw of the 5 ball properly. The 2 and the 7 are lined up parallel to the 5 and the 8, and the 2 ball is lined up out away from this long rail so that the 8 ball goes off the side of the 2 into the side pocket. So it has to do the carom off it. In addition to that, this is set up a little bit to the left so the 8 ball can kind of sneak in here through this opening. The 6 ball is lined up about 4 inches of throw to the right of that corner pocket, and that's based upon our principle of the 4 inches of throw and the distance to the pocket. There's a 9 ball kicker ball over in the corner pocket, and the 1 ball, if you notice, here's a special bonus. That ball's up on top of the rail, and it's going to go in the left-hand side pocket. So let's go ahead and shoot this shot where the cue ball is about 1 inch off the side cushion. We're going to strike the cue ball high left with a nice smooth stroke. And keep your follow through, keep your spin on the ball just like this. Awesome shot just like this, around the table, goes down just like this, over to the pocket, coming down. The ball kicks in, and of course, the 1 ball I said left-hand side, so you've got to finish it with a little bit of humor to the shot. Now, I want to just point out that when you're doing this shot at home or you're doing it for your friends, you're sharing with your friends, family, whoever, you want to add some humor to your game. Always remember to enjoy the roll. Even though you're doing something that's very difficult, you want to make sure you add at the very end a little bit of humor, which lightens the load for you in your shot. So I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed this CSI trick tip.